MVPs, what up, man? It's Rico Knows. I'm going to talk to you guys about the final fight card for UFC Fight Night. Starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Please remember that. It's 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll be on the Discord server. Show up. Let's talk and hang out with me. I'll be live streaming, providing commentary and analysis on the fights, and then I'll do a results show right after it. But let's talk about the fights. So in the first fight of the night, it'll be Hamdi against Jamal Pogues, two heavyweights. I'm not quite sure how it's going. I'm going with Hamdi. He has been off for about 2 years. Remember, he was pissing hot on drugs and things of that nature. Jamal Pogues leaves a lot to be desired. He's a heavyweight with no knockout power. So give me Hamdi, who's mean, hairy, and going to go do it. The next fight is Lucas Alexander and Bogdan Grad. If you didn't hear, Lucas Alexander is the only fighter on the fight card to miss weight. I predicted that. I told you he always misses weight. He's just too big for the division, or he doesn't belong down there. I think that impacts his cardio. I don't think he's that great or as great as people think he is, and I like Bogdan Grad in this case because he's also Brazilian, and I think he has some grappling ability. It is a long shot. We're taking a value bet here. Remember, percentages, bro. Value bets hit at 36%. We could be wrong. It is what it is. Jasmine Jasdavicius, I like her ability to wrestle, be on top, be dominant. It is dangerous because Buena Silva's here. But we're going Jasdavicius by points, not submitting, not getting it done. Buena Silva's skill set is jiu-jitsu, so she has a chance to always get a submission, but she'll be on her back. If you see this Buena Silva decision, no bet. That means if Buena Silva wins it by submission, you win your money. If it goes to the distance and it goes to decision, there's no bet. You get your money back. It's just a way of hedging yourself and betting carefully, just getting a little crafty out there. It's in black because it's a lean prop bet. That means down here, we have not missed one of those yet. Okay, just so we're clear. Next is Terrence McKinney. He's a minus 550 favorite against Damir Hadzovic. Hadzovic sucks. Hadzovic sucks. He's terrible, and McKinney should go out here and tap him out. I think it's a submission. Could knock him out as well. But he's going to win the fight. Now, what do you do with that? I don't know. There's a sub there. It was plus 110 earlier in the week. Double check what it is. I don't see a lot of money by parlaying McKinney. I don't. And yes, he's in my number one parlay for the week. But that's only because I put slam dunks in here as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Next fight, Shamil Gaziev. They did not give him Thomas Peterson to lose. He should win this fight. He's better than Thomas Peterson every single way. It is a heavyweight fight. Careful putting your money on heavyweight fights. You can win a lot of money right away, or you can lose a lot of money right away. It's kind of like playing roulette. Shout out to my boy Prod Self. It's his birthday. He's at the casino. He just sent me a DM and said, Rico, black or red? Well, you're going to either win a lot of money right away or lose a lot of money right away. That's how that goes, okay? Next one is Muhammad Namaev versus Khan Offley. They're giving Namaev this fight to win it. He's a heavy favorite. Just careful. I don't think this fight goes the distance. Offley's not a terrible fighter. He can grapple, so he is competitive in that regard. So just be careful with that one. I'm serious. But go back and watch the video, and when I broke down that fight in depth, go back and watch that. And now you should do that with all these. Everybody out here blind tailing this chart, they're losers, bro. They don't win any money. Sit down, learn about the fighters, do your own research, combine it with mine, and you'll be on top. Mike Davis, one of my favorite fighters in the UFC, fighting Fares Zaim, a boring kickboxer from France. Zaim is getting better every time he's in the cage. It's a little scary. That's why the odds are even. We have a guy who doesn't fight often versus a guy who does. But I like Mike Davis. I think he's just a more exciting fighter, somebody I can trust as far as his athleticism, his mindset, his willingness to go win. Oh, by the way, he's very dominant on the mat as well. So I like Mike Davis. Go get it done, bro. Please prove me right. All right, Said Nurmagomedov. Remember, these are all leans. They're not locks. Lock is green. Lean is black. Purple is a value bet. So Said Nurmagomedov minus 168 over Vinicus. This is the number one underdog everybody's been picking outside of Michael Venom Page that I've seen online. I've checked everybody. They're all talking. Everybody likes Vinicus Oliveira. It's his third fight in the UFC. I don't think he's experienced enough. I don't think he brings enough to the table. That's crazy. He has 24 professional fights. He should be experienced enough. Yeah, I don't think he's fought a fucking Nurmagomedov, a Russian dude with a beard. That's just a little different. By the way, Said Nurmagomedov, guillotines all day. He gets it done. Sergey Pavlovich knocks people out and ass names later, right? He's kicking ass and taking names. Rosenstrike, very good fighter, very good heavyweight, crafty, tends to beat all the other blobs out there, all the other suck dudes, but you're fighting a real mean fighter. I think Pavlovich hurts. Like, he's throwing leather and you can hear it in the top row. Like, it's real, bro. You ever heard a guy punching a heavy bag? You ever heard a girl punching a heavy bag? Two different things, right? This is a man hitting a heavy bag. He's a problem. Next fight, Michael Venom Page versus Sharamagomedov. I'm taking Michael Venom Page because he has 2 eyeballs. Don't overthink it. Shara Magomedov, I'm not with the Pirate. If he gets it done, we'll fade Magomedov again. That's just how I feel about it. Should you bet a ton of money on this fight? No, not necessarily. You're getting plus 154. Flip a unit at best. Sit back, relax, and let's watch a good fight. It should be exciting. And then you have Israel Adesanya, Nasruddin Imavov. I'm going with Imavov. I'm just going with the momentum. The younger guy, he's reaching his prime. Adesanya, see you later, bro. Listen, if you hit this bet, let's say you take Israel Adesanya. This should be the last time you bet on Adesanya in your life. Because if he wins this, he's going to fight the champ for a belt, somebody better. Nah, you can't do that, bro. Give me a Imavov to win it. I'm fading the style bender. And that's pretty much how I break down the entire card. Now, you'll see a prop bet in here, a TKO. I think it's a lock. You see a not go the distance here at plus 106. It's a value bet. McKinney by sub, value bet. By points, Jazz the Vicious. It's a lean. Here we go. All these in black are leans. All these in black are leans. And what that usually means is I'm just taking the favorite on a closer spread, if you will. Now, these are lean-worthy spreads. These are lock-worthy spreads. They're huge. You shouldn't be too impressed if we get these 4 right. But on the year, we're at 83% when picking a lean. 5-1 this year. If it's black and I tell you who's going to win, I've been right 83% of the time. So please trust that. Careful how you parlay it. Okay, you will see a parlay in here where I have Jazz the Vicious, McKinney, Gaziv, and Naimov. Naimov, Gaziv, McKinney, Jazz the Vicious. It's right there. That's an all-chalk parlay for plus 172. I don't know. I think you should stay in the 2-leg parlays. I like anything with 2 legs, bro. I start seeing a 3rd leg, I'm in the wrong locker room, right? I don't need to be there. So just careful with that. Now, my number 1 parlay has 2 heavyweight fighters in there. McKinney's winning this fight no matter what. McKinney's winning. The heavyweights, you're going to be clinching. You're going to be scared, bro. These guys bang. Even the guy who I think is going to lose has a real chance to win the fight because he's got 2 arms and 2 legs and 2 eyes. So it's going to be very scary. Don't make this bet if you can't handle losing. Some of you guys bet huge on these things, $3,000, and you're sitting there like, oh, I lost my Honda Accord. Whatever the fuck you're doing, bro. Do what you can handle. Just real light, bro. It's the off season. Tread light, dude. Just get a little bit juicing. You get a large pizza. Sergey Pavlovich, Jasmine Jazz the Vicious, Shamel Gaziv. This is parlay from the prelim. And I'm going to tell you that all you got to do is add 1 more leg to it, and it gets a little juicy. Careful. That 1 leg might have you losing all your bets. This one's going to happen. These are all props. Pavlovich, Rosenstrike ends in a KO. I don't care who does it. Somebody's going to sleep in this fight. I believe it's going to end in a KO. That's a bet worth making. I believe it's like a minus 500 or 600. McKinley money line, that's definitely going to happen. He's not losing that fight. We've seen minus 1,000s lose. We've seen minus 800s lose. Minus 400s lose. We've seen it We've seen it happen. I don't think that's going to happen in this one. So I like McKinley by money line. And then the girls go the distance. There's only 1 girl fight on the card, thank you, God. And it's Jazz the Vicious and Mayra Buena Silva, 2 of the uglier women in the world. And they're fighting each other. And I think it'll go the distance. And that's a minus 117. That one feels like a really sneaky good bet to make. Your only sweat in this whole thing will be if Buena Silva gets a damn submission. You'll be miserable. And these damn heavyweights, if they get too tired and can't knock each other out because they're responsible defensively, then we got a problem. But I just think that Pavlovich hits too hard and the shit's over immediately. Anytime these guys lose, somebody's going to sleep. Okay. Prelim chalk. I've talked to you guys about it before. This one's a different chalk. It's Naimov, McKinney, and Jazz the Vicious. Okay. That one's a little different. Just doing variety in case we miss one of these things. You can round robin these 4. You could treat these 4 like a lock and round robin them. I'm not putting it on the chart, but you can do that, guys. You can bet these 4, throw in Pavlovich with it, 5, and go round robin. Round robin be kicking your ass 2 cards in a row. I don't know if it will this time. I think if it sounds pretty good to me. And then the last one there, this should be money line. I already screenshot it, so we're screwed. I already posted it everywhere. But there you go. Okay? Good luck, MVPs. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Please watch all the individual videos on every single fight. You will learn about the fighters. You'll get better. You need to know the teams you're betting on, right? You need to know the fighters. It'd be like if you were betting in college football and never watched the games. That's mind-boggling to me. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Good luck, y'all.